Princess of Wales is an extremely beautiful woman with beauty and a kind heart. Yet some people want to crush that just because of envy and jealousy. Meghan treated our princess cruelly. Welcome back to Meghan's channel and the unique charm of her horse teeth. Let's dive into lively discussions and explore intriguing topics together. This proves that Princess Catherine is the most important woman in the world, and although it is worrying that she is becoming a target for scammers and the media, she is more famous than Meghan. It certainly is, however. It's exactly what we expect from the Hasmegs, so we can just laugh at them because they are predictable and boring. And because however much they try to hurt Catherine, all they do is damage themselves, damage their marketability, damage their standing in the public arena. So let them keep trying. The royal family is bigger than they are. The public is bigger than they are. And we are all far more mature than they are. Meghan is unable to undertake any formal duties. Her wrath and jealousy of a real British princess has morphed into a full-time job. Does she think we don't notice? Does she think it is going to make her stand out and popular with our citizens? She just proves herself a big fail day by day. So why does she keep targeting Catherine? Why her? Perhaps Meghan has a disorder that makes her unable to perceive herself, so she borrowed. The fantasy is to be close friends with the princess, and then she will become someone with more standing. That will never happen, and Meghan's plan will not succeed. And the worst thing you can do to a narcissist is rejection. You know, Catherine is the ideal she can't be, and she has to walk behind her. Meghan loathes the rules Catherine has mastered. Everyone loves Catherine. Meghan can't be understood that Catherine works at it. She's not just floating through a gilded life. Rachel cannot understand, so strikes out, only now from an elevated position. I could feel empathy for her if she were not cruel. Catherine hasn't put a foot wrong, even in the years that she and William were on. Off she kept her silence despite the awful British press referring to her as Weighty Katie. She has requested that people call her Catherine, and possibly the awful press described above is the reason for that. As the late Queen once stated, the monarch has to be seen to be believed. The beautiful princess chose to recover in private. Those so-called celebrities dumping on Princess Catherine are jealous of how much attention she gets, even when she's out of the limelight, and they can quickly become used tables. However, she will remain a much beloved princess, queen in waiting, by simply being her beautiful self. Do you have the same opinion as me? I love that Princess Catherine always seems happy when attending these engagements. Imagine how happy people will be when they meet her, and she doesn't disappoint. She is the epitome of class and etiquette, a great role model for everyone. Catherine is kind, loving, sweet, dutiful, loyal, truly loves her family, and does everything she can to help others. She has never said something obnoxious about anyone. She keeps calm and carries on no matter what garbage is thrown at her. I admire her greatly. What about Meghan? She could have been as popular as Princess Catherine if she didn't behave like a trout swimming against the tide. She just had to go with the flow and quietly adopt some causes and live the life. Instead, she is thrashing about and dragging people down, turning everything toxic. It will never make any sense. What I don't understand is how anti-Catherine social media went into overdrive when she was off surgery. Things were bad enough before that point, however, now seem to have gotten out of control. I really can't understand the mindset of the people who post the most blatant lies. They seem to have no conscience or empathy for anything, however, their narrative. However, I don't feel too worried because more people love Catherine than the rest of them. You know, another thing I like about Catherine is that she works with child development. She is trying to improve the lives of children. All of these personalities want attention, so they chose the Princess of Wales because the world is more interested in her. They are not trying to improve anyone's life. As far as I know, all news shows in the UK always say Catherine, Princess of Wales, never sets a foot wrong. Markle can't stand it and has set her trolls on Catherine out of jealousy. Catherine never steps wrong and Markle never steps right. While Catherine is recouping, is a good time to attack because she's not out and about. It's disgusting and pathetic. As for Meghan, she doesn't even know what she's selling because she doesn't have anything. She will be running this like she runs the charity, sitting back, hoping for other companies to offer their stock for them to sell. They are too lazy to source their stock. They will just want to slap their labels onto other people's hard work. As I said, just like the charity, no fundraising, no donations of their own money, just other people's money for them to distra. However, the funny thing about Meghan is that she blames the royal protocol for not wearing bright colors because the rest of the family might wear the same color, so she wears beige and neutrals. Why is she wearing beige and neutrals now that she's no longer in the royal family? She lies about the smallest things, and we don't forget because we see the print of her accusation of not wearing bright colors because of the rest of the royal family. That's a bunch of crap. What's more annoying is seeing Meghan Markle laugh at Prince William and Princess Catherine discussing their plans. What I believe is that Meghan and Harry have no plans, however, are trying to show the public that they have been protected, which we all know is their inability to plan or arrange what should be planned. It's the plan. They will not show anything because they have not prepared anything for their charity to operate. So they laugh to make it seem like William's and Catherine's plan had been arranged. It wouldn't be wise to work as a 4-member team since Meghan Markle and Prince Harry would take over William's and Catherine's plans and make it entirely Meghan's plans. Luckily, they wouldn't have agreed to be a smart team without being one in the first place. The only thing I can think of is that Meghan likes to tear down people who are so admired and loved. Catherine is beautiful, kind, and genuinely cares about others. She is very loved and admired. Now, she is out of the spotlight and powerless to defend herself. It's time for the unkind and uncaring to throw stones. Others piled up. That's the part the idiots are responsible for. They began to mention Catherine's illness, a little here, a little there. That encouraged the Sussex team. Then, celebrity bullies like Kardashian, Lively, and Colbert jumped in because they were friends with Meghan and Harry. The media is doing this for money and clicks. These celebrities are insecure with narcissistic behavior patterns. The current platitudes are about women's empowerment and holding women up. However, that's not really what they want. They're mean girls with big insecurities. They delight in seeing other women get knocked off their pedestals. Catherine is beautiful, kind, and generally adored. The kind of woman some weaker, insecure people might harbor jealousy toward. These celebrities are getting a kick out of all the scrutiny aimed at Catherine. They are piling on for the fun of it and to draw attention to themselves. I think the celebrities are jumping on the bandwagon because they know they can get clicks by mentioning Catherine, which turns into dollars. There's also a lot of jealousy involved because nobody is as famous or as loved as the Princess of Wales. People on the way down try to raise themselves by belittling others to make themselves feel not only important, however relevant, in a crowded celebrity environment. Their reality is warped. The fact that they jumped on the bandwagon shows how out of touch with society they are, devoid of civility ethics and empathy, they come across as mean girls. However, the more they do that, the more Meghan and Harry will continue to fall to the bottom. Catherine, Princess of Wales, will win simply because she is a beautiful and thoughtful woman. One thing I always hope is that Catherine, Princess of Wales, will break the internet when she returns. I always say it when Catherine could take a paper grocery bag, turn it into an evening gown, and women all over the world would run to the grocery store to get the Catherine look. Meanwhile, we have Meghan looking like she pulled her outfit out of the trash. Either way, Harry and Meghan's efforts to become fake royals backfired. Much of the world sees Harry and Meghan as village idiots. Keep up the great videos. I know fashion isn't your focus. Maybe some of Catherine's fashion videos are sorted by clothing color. I think it was Meghan's mole who posted a quick clip of Catherine wearing green to honor the Irish. It's neat to look back at all the sleek outfits. The Sidley twins' Oprah scoreboard reenactment was also amazing. Meghan, she is a narcissist creating chaos in her mind. The stress alone can cause problems in Catherine's marriage, and ultimately, that is what she wants. The narcissist believes she has a chance with William. She is desperate people, and desperate people do crazy things. In terms of principles, Harry and Meghan should have followed royal protocol from the beginning when their child was born. Royal bloodline requires witnessing or confirmation that children are born of royal blood. However, we haven't seen Archie in 3 days, no mention of the godparents or the doctor. Meghan should have been informed before the wedding about certain customs and rules that would have to be followed. These children are called princes and princesses. However, we don't know if they are of royal blood or not. Evidence is needed. Look at the things Meghan does. They don't respect the royal family at all. I must say that Meghan's new direction appears to be woman in the kitchen, cooking and selling jams and tableware. I know there are several versions of feminism. However, this looks an awful lot like the 50s stereotype that we women have all fought hard to evolve from. This image does not quite connect with her claims as an 11-year-old for equality. Meghan appears to have fallen from being a duchess in the royal family, doing admirable charity work, to a 1,950s housewife. Quite a fall. Accusing His Royal Highness Princess Catherine of being a Stepford wife. I think we know who is in reality conforming to that stereotype. When I saw Meghan's page, I immediately thought of Samantha in Bewitched. I stand with Catherine. Look at it this way, all this week, we have been shown who is the most popular royal. Meghan wanted to be Diana, Princess of Wales. This is the type of attention she would do anything for. However, Catherine, Princess of Wales, has been baptized Diana 2.0 without seeking attention or wanting to be like her. So let's celebrate all the attention that Catherine is receiving because M wanted the world and the media to be haunting her. She wanted the attention, and she has not gotten it. In my opinion, I think it is driving Meghan crazy that she doesn't know what is going on with Catherine's health and the fact that all the press Catherine is getting without doing anything. Meghan sees how Catherine is loved by so many of us, and she isn't receiving any love from the public, just her Sussex squad. Just wait until Catherine returns smiling and looking beautiful. We've all seen Meghan's jealousy against Catherine, going back to her the Tig days, when she posted something not so nice when Catherine got married. After Meghan bulldozed her way into the royal family, the jealousy continued. However, it became a competition constantly plotting against Catherine. When they left the royal family, her jealousy and hunger for fame and power had no bounds. She became vindictive because she didn't get her way, and that's when it turned into an all-out war. Attack against the monarchy with Catherine as her target. She hates that she can't have what Catherine has. Meghan's vindictive behavior and insane jealousy against Catherine are seriously dangerous. And I have to say, health is a private matter, however sugar is stirring things up through their leader. Meghan Markle is keen to know what kind of surgery Catherine had to have, and be the first to know, as she had to do it first. She needed money, something else to trade. According to my hypothesis, if every one of you ceased in talking about Harry and Meghan, they would be even more desperate for attention. They would be even more pathetic and ripe for ridicule. Perhaps nothing, however positive and glowing publicity for William and Catherine, is what we all want to hear. I would look forward to seeing Harry and Meghan's reactions to being ignored in every aspect of their existence. I'm just saying, stop trying to understand the words and actions of a selfish, crazy, and narcissistic person. When looking at the photos of both Meghan and Princess Catherine, you can see that Meghan is busy stirring the pot and trying to anger Princess Catherine, and the princess looks like she's so tired that she just wants to run away. I can't believe all this exaggeration and bullying towards Catherine. It's all so unfair. I wouldn't be surprised if Catherine, William, and the children run away from the throne after all this, and then who will leave? It makes me feel very angry and sad. This poor woman informed us that she would return after Easter, which was still a week away. Shame on everyone who had a hand in taking her down. However, it has to be said again and again, Catherine, Princess of Wales, is an extraordinarily beautiful woman whose biggest beauty comes from her heart and soul. She is gracious, graceful, dedicated to her family, to her job, to her husband, and her children, as well as to her country, the late Queen, the current King and Queen, her love for children and making young children's lives better. And no matter what dirty ways Meghan does, she will never be able to compare to Catherine. Meghan will have nothing if she keeps up her dirty tricks. Finally, hopefully, we will see Catherine this coming Easter. I can't wait to see her healthy and smiling brightly before us. I love and always support her and the royal family. Reflecting on the issues we've just discussed, I believe it opens up a fascinating array of perspectives and deepens our understanding. Your opinions are incredibly valuable as they enrich our discussions and help us approach topics from various angles. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and share this video. Your support is a powerful motivator for us to continue improving and delivering more insightful content. Thank you, and I look forward to our next encounter. Take care.